care nap. I am Vice Principal Santana. We've reached an all-time high for awards this year. We've created about 40 new ones for all of your kids. Little Jimmy, who sleeps through class, most determined napper. Marla, who can't count, gave it her best shot award. All of you need awards, apparently. And all of you will get one. You can thank Mrs. Helen Campbell for writing that letter to the school board because her son was upset that he did not win an award last year. And we can't have that. We must also thank Mrs. that lady for her generous donation to the school's parking lot fund. Now we have larger spaces for all the PTA parents' cars. Anyway, our next award is for Anna Matsumoto for perfect attendance. We'll get her word to her another day. I assume her mother or father or whatever will write a strongly worded email if we don't. If we don't hold a ceremony for her, then she won't feel special. Do you feel special? I'm sure you do. Someone is supposed to remind you that college is just around the corner, and you must decide what you want to do for the rest of your life right now. But you must do something practical that will make your parents proud. You may have potential for something else, but have you considered becoming an engineer or an accountant? Speaking of potential, our next award is for Marcy. Nope, that's not it. Mitzi. Mitzi Petrica for a quarter cup of potential. Hooray, Mitzi.
Hey, so apparently I have a quarter cup of potential. That's a step up from what my math teacher tells me every day. She thinks I have a teaspoon of potential. I really don't.
That's enough. Go sit down.
Well, Nixon's presidency was marked with poor domestic policy, inadequacy in handling his adversaries, and numero 5, his foreign policy was some of the best of the 20th century. I am not a crook. Sit down. Do you know why you're here?
Well, I mean, you told me to stay after class.
That's not what I meant.
Which is it today?
You were disrupting my class
Now,
and
being a nuisance. I just needed some clarification, Mrs. C.
don't call me that.
Because last week it was, you're never going to pass the test. I thought we were still on that one. And the week before that was, you don't understand any era of history besides the present, and I'm disappointed in you. And the week before that
I will prefer
I can
if
go
you
on.
just
I can list them alphabetically, chronologically, and by the volume of your voice.
Mitzi.
So which is it? Nuisance?
Did you even pay attention today in my class? Do you know anything about the Nixon era besides the whole "I'm not a crook" speech?
Yeah.
Then I am all ears.
He had a good foreign policy.
Which included Mitzi.
So, how was school?
It was fine, I guess.
Just fine.
Uh-huh.
I got an email from your teacher.
You did?
Yeah. You won an award.
And it was just swell.
Any award is a good award.
A quarter cup of potential. Huh? That was my award. A quarter cup of potential. How was your day?
I walked up the stairs.
And?
Then I was exhausted and I slept for 3 hours.
Oh. What did you eat?
You know me, Mitz. I barely eat
Mom,
anyway.
you gotta eat.
I tried.
But you can't.
Drop it. A quarter cup of potential.
Yeah.
Why would they give you that?
Your guess is as good as mine. When's your next treatment?
2 weeks.
I would just skip school or something.
No, you won't.
But I'm never there with you.
And you won't be.
But I don't want you there by yourself.
I don't want you to
It's
skip
nothing
school on my
really. I
account.
can miss.
I want you going up to at least half a cup of potential. And I do not want you to see me like that. Ever. Drop it. That's not why you're here.
Then why am I here? You have no good reason.
We need to talk about your grades.
But you're a vice principal, not a guidance counselor.
Budget cuts.
So you're pulling double duty.
We need to talk about your grades. To put it quite simply, they're not great.
You're the one taking me out of class. I'm missing valuable learning time.
Your grades have taken quite the dip, Miss Petrica.
I'm smart.
No one said you weren't. You also have reports of being a disruption in class.
I've always been vocal in class.
Not like this. Miss Petrica, it's almost the end of the year, and this started at the beginning. Normally, this type of behavior doesn't persist as long as it's after you.
The teachers have given up on me.
Well, then I suggest...
So why should I care? What did you mean by my award?
What?
My award?
Well, all of you kids received awards. Trust me, I haven't remembered any singular one.
A quarter cup of potential.
And
Why'd you give me it?
you remembered. That's something.
Why'd you give me it?
Seemed accurate.
You don't know anything.
My degree in teaching doesn't agree with you.
But I have more than that.
Sure you do.
I do.
How often do you show it?
I don't.
You heard me.
Well, not recently, but I have an excuse.
Of course you do. Do you have more than a quarter cup of potential?
Gee, I hope so.
No need to get angry.
But I do.
How often do you show it? Don't you have class?
It's lunch.
Don't you have friends?
They can wait.
They won't wait forever, Mitz.
How are you?
I've been better.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Did you talk to Mrs. Clark?
I have potential. How do I show you? I did. And she said,
We have a review session soon. Presentations. Can you prove to me that you learned something this year?
sure. She told me about some presentations to raise my grade, but then she said this thing that I don't understand.
Well, what was it? A quarter cup is not empty.
What?
A quarter cup is not empty.
This isn't math.
Fine. Then think of it this way. Reconstruction era. A lot of bad happened during this era, mostly due to Andrew Johnson.
And
But something succeeded. A small part succeeded. Education. That quarter cup of potential blossomed into a path filled with many ups and downs. But that path ultimately led into Brown versus the Board of Education, which it was fantastic for the education system.
I'm a desegregation law?
No. But what I'm saying is that a quarter cup of potential is more than nothing. It's something.
I don't know what to make of that.
You'll figure it out. I know you will.
Mom? Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. You think about what she said, Mitz. I'll see you when you get home.
All right, Mitzi. Show us what you got.
Hey! I'm Mitzi Petrica, your favorite class clown and Nixon impersonator. And I'm going to teach you a bit about the War of 1812. The War of 1812. Everyone's favorite two-year war. I know I'm not good at PowerPoints or essays, so I'm going to teach you some acronyms.
Wait. You should be prepared for this.
I promise.
You may continue.
First things first. British are...
Wait. You cannot say that.
Really? Sorry. British are dumb. Is that fine? That's fine? It's fine. Some are bad, and they want to land or trade, or maybe they're just mad about the Napoleonic Wars. Your guess is as good as mine. America takes action. This one's pretty self-explanatory. We started a war! It's not. Thank God it's Friday. It's not. It's terrible generals and field. As the Union soldiers will learn later on in the Civil War, we have some pretty awful generals, especially in this war. No one was really sure what was going on. Were we okay? Were we not okay? Who were we fighting? Did the soldiers know? Not really. Did the generals know? Nope. Maybe we should defend. A good question that was asked many times during the war. Should we defend defend? Our money? Our land? Our sanity? Andrew Jackson. He'll be more of an ass later when he's president, but for now, he's still an ass. 2 weeks after the Treaty of Hartford was signed, he didn't exactly get the memo and was the general for the Battle of New Orleans. A lot of people died, but people thought he was great. NC, like NC-17, except this time it stands for Nothing Changed. And nothing did. We signed treaties and stuff, but different treaties canceled out those treaties, and different discussions canceled out those treaties, and different agreements canceled out those discussions. So, whenever you need to remember the War of 1812, remember B-A-T-M-A-N. Thank you. How was that?
That was not an essay
No, it was not.
or any form of traditional presentation. Why did you choose the War of 1812?
Well, it had the opportunity, the potential, to blow out of proportions and become something huge and awful. But it didn't. It was actually kind of small. It wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Much like you.
I thought I was a desegregation law.
Well, you have really turned yourself around.
I guess.
How's your mom?
How did you...
I called her.
I have to go.
You've been pacing around for about half an hour now. I'm worried you're gonna walk a hole in the ground.
Knowing my luck, I would.
Are you waiting for someone?
My mom?
Oh, her name?
Ava Petrica. I'm her daughter.
Mitzi, right? You look just like her. She's just finishing up. Would you like to come in and...
No. I can wait here.
I'll go see if she's done. It should just take a moment.
Thanks.
You made it.
Mrs. Clark let it slide.
And on time, too. Treatment went well today. No problems. You know what I'm about to say. Eat.
I know.
Make sure she eats something.
Of course.
You think you can take over?
I got it.
Get home safely. Thank you.
Well, this is it. It's nothing big. She's always here, and she's really nice. They're all really nice.
Mom?
It's not a big deal at all.
Mom? When do I get to actually come see you?
You're seeing me right now?
Mom,
You don't like needles.
I don't care.
It's...
If it wasn't a big deal, this wouldn't be my first time here. If it wasn't a big deal, then I'd always be here. If it's not a big deal, Mrs. Clark wouldn't have called you. If it's not a big deal, you wouldn't have made that face when I told you I won a quarter cup of potential. It's a big deal. This, all of it,
We're gonna miss the bus if we
No need, I drove. Oh. What do you want to eat?
I really do not.
I won't take no for an answer.
Okay. Then wherever's close.
Promise you'll eat?
Yeah, I promise. So Miss Clark let it slide, huh?
Yeah.
She said your presentation was great.
It saved my grade. I'll pass.
Just pass.
I'll work on it, I promise.
Another presentation.
Sure. Reconstruction era. I seem to know a lot about that one, according to Mrs. Clark.
Better start thinking of acronyms.
Absolutely. So, when's your next treatment?
Lani Kording. That place about education, very different takes and lovely, relationships too. Thank you for that. And you, what school you're attending now and what your plans are?
Right now, I go to the Orange County High School of the Arts and their program. The Orange County High School of the Arts and their creative writing program.
Pursuing, what's your hope for next year?
Next year I'm going to the new school in New York City in their program.